This is your girl Luck, and if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Keeping It a Buck with Luck. Y'all already know I'm your girl Lucky, and today I have Mr. Alpha Male. That's what I'm gonna call you, Mr. Alpha Male.
I like that name.
Chris Gibbs.
It fits me.
It really does, because I have never in my life, no, I shouldn't say in my life, but in my time of doing podcasts, like, have somebody, you sending me your questions, like this.
Oh yeah, you know, I like to be structured and organized, you know what I mean? And I have a lot to talk about. Sometimes I gotta let people know who I am, what I got going on. Exactly.
All right, so what would you consider? You consider yourself controlling or an alpha male?
I consider myself a controlling alpha male.
Okay, so what is a controlling alpha male?
Now, when I use the term alpha male, I'm referring to a man's ability to be a natural leader. You know, like, we got to get down to animal instincts. When animals run in packs, there's always, you know what I mean, the ones that step up, the alphas, just like as men, you know what I'm saying? There has to be more men leaders, and I think that a lot of things discourage men from, even a man admitting out loud, I am an alpha male. That sounds bad. That sounds,
right,
you know what I mean?
Kind of like, it sounds bad? Or do you think society has led us to believe that being an alpha male is bad?
It's society.
Because I think there's levels. I think you could be an alpha male, be in control of you, what you want to do, but I think when controlling gets too much, like when you like, oh, you ain't wearing that, you ain't doing this, I think that's getting
it's definitely a balance. It's definitely a balance. And when I say controlling, I don't want to say controlling to the point where, like, I'm controlling the way other people live their lives. I want to say controlling as far as, like, controlling the situation.
But can you always control a situation?
I mean, no, not always. You know, but you can always make an attempt. And then the situations that you can't control, don't stress about. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I tend to move in life. You know, I think that a lot of times in situations you just have a lot of people just moving randomly. So, like, for instance, one thing I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to find women that create content on OnlyFans, and I'm trying to coach them and give them the way, because I see a lot of people doing it, but they're not doing it.
Okay, so let's delve into that real quick. So coach them into what men are looking for, or coach them how?
Well, you know, I do marketing. I'm trying to coach them on how to promote themselves to get more subscribers. Because that's the goal right there. That's the end goal. You know, you want to get more subscribers, but not even more subscribers. You want to get dedicated subscribers. You want to get subscribers that are not only going to pay the subscription, they're going to pay for private videos. They're going to pay for personals. They're going to pay to create that connection. You got to think, OnlyFans, you can get 1,000 subscribers easy. You know
what are you now, like a coach, so to speak, or?
I mean, I like the word coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like the way coach.
So alpha male coach Chris Gibbs.
Alpha male, controlling alpha male coach.
Chris Gibbs. Okay,
yeah.
We'll add some more.
Conversation. It builds. I'm telling you, I do a lot.
All right. Now I want to ask you, what is your definition of a real man?
Ooh, oh my God, that is a great question. That's a great question, because you know what it is? The things that I used to think made a man a real man when I was younger don't. You know? And it's like for instance, like, I look at it like a man protects his loved ones, a man protects himself. So as I was growing up, it could be something as shallow as a man can't fight. I don't look at him as a real man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's soft. You know what I mean? Like, something as simple as that. But it's like the qualities of real men, I'm starting to realize, are like the total opposite. You know? So, like, for instance, back in the days, I would have seen a man approach another man ready to fight, and then that man punch him in the face. I'm like, oh shit, that's real man shit. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get in my face like that. But nowadays, if I see a man approach that man, and I see the man turn around and walk away to protect what he has going on, I don't look at that situation the same. So it's like, that's what I mean by, it's a lot of situations where what I thought was a real man, it was the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? But a real man, to be honest, a real man is a guy that handles his responsibilities. You know what I mean? We have responsibilities as men and women. So if you're a grown-up and you're a guy and you're handling your responsibilities, you're a real man. I respect you.
So what do you think about the independent women? Are women saying that they're independent, they don't need a man, How does that make you feel as an alpha male coming into a situation with a woman? She's like, I'm independent. I don't need you. I don't need a man. I got this. Like, how does it make you feel, number one? And number two, what do you do to make her feel secure enough to trust you that she does need you or can lean on you?
And that's another good. You got some good questions. You must have hit Google before this interview.
Nah, this is what I do.
Like that. You did this good. But look, basically, even that, I look at that differently. In the past, like, to constantly hear a woman say, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, like, as a man, I will almost feel challenged in the past. But now, like, as I'm getting older and I'm aging, I'm evolving, I want a woman that doesn't need a man. You know, that doesn't challenge me. You know, that doesn't make me any less than. And I think that sometimes, like, when a man hears that, he takes it as, just like me, I'm a man, I don't need a woman.
Right.
You know, that don't mean that I don't want a woman. That don't mean I won't love a woman.
Okay, so you get what it means now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, and, like, to see a woman that's independent, that's a woman that, whether she has a man or not, she gonna go get on her own. I need that, send me a woman that don't need a man.
But you know what I think the issue is? I think the issue is, because I've been there. I've been there where I'm like, I don't need a man, blah, 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 like whatever. Not in the sense that I don't want a man. But anything that I wanted to accomplish, I felt like I could do it myself. I don't need somebody bringing all the money to the table or whatever. Like, I can do it. I think the problem, though, is what I've learned is a lot of us women have trust issues due to the things that men have done in our past. Maybe I grew up with both my parents. I didn't grow up with, like, not having my father. I grew up around marriage and all that. So I don't have daddy issues. But I have had men do things to me, and I've watched women have, you know, situations where it's like, I'd rather not go through that. So I think that is the bigger issue where women start saying, I don't need a man. Like, it's more like maybe I don't want to go through that.
I think also, too, like, a lot of times whenever some women develop that I don't need a man mentality, like, it gives them a hard outer shell. So to the point where when a man does come around and starts to kind of, like, get through a little bit, she hardens even more. You know, so it could be a woman, like, I literally know women, I've heard this multiple times, when they start to like you back, they'll distance themselves.
Yes, that's very true.
And that's a weird situation because it's like, damn, it's like...
It's scary for us.
You know what I mean? Like, I like this girl, and it's like, I'm approaching her and I'm courting her, but now she's distancing... So now she's distancing herself. So, like, am I doing something wrong? No. You know what I mean? Is there somebody else that she's starting to lean toward? It's like, it becomes a confusing situation, and then it's like, it could be a situation where, like, I could be calling you and you're not picking up just because you need your little space, and I'm taking it the wrong way. Now we're arguing about it. Now it's like the situation where it was going in a good direction because of that hard shell. It's like, you know, and like you said, like, there's a lot of women that once they get to the point where they've been doing so much on their own, like, it's pretty much like the doors open situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to look. You know what I mean? The door's open. I've been doing this before you. I'm going to continue to do this with you. If you want to, you know what I mean? It's not that same. I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes whenever you do kind of need a person, you kind of latch on, and it's cool. You know, like, even as a man, like, even though I say I don't need a woman, like, there's a time where, like, if I really fall in love to that point, it starts to feel like I need her. That's the reason why, like, you know what I mean? And when you break up, next thing you know, I'm calling her 21 times.
Now, so you break up and act stalker.
Oh, no. Act stalker. No, I break up. I become the stalker.
You become the stalker?
Nah. I
so let me ask you. When you've been broken up with, because I'm going to assume it's a breakup with, because if you break up with somebody, you probably just like, whatever, I broke up with you. Yeah. Somebody breaks up with you. What is the craziest thing that you have done? Like, as far as, like, stalking.
The craziest thing that I've done? I mean, it's a lot of,
Oh, no. He got a whole laundry list.
Yeah.
One.
I mean, I have 9 pages.
9 pages of what?
Yeah, I have 9. I'm going to have 9 Chris Gibbs pages, so just in case she blocks Chris Gibbs, I could check her page from the Chris Gibby page, but she might block Chris Gibbs and Chris Gibby, so then I'd have the Christopher Gibbs page from when I was running for mayor, and then I have Ron Andrews.
What are you...
I didn't tell anybody about Ron Andrews, but now you guys know Ron Andrews.
But what are you looking for by looking on her page?
I mean, unfortunately, we live in a society where if you want to find out how somebody really feels about you in situations, you got to go to their page.
That's not true, though.
You got to go.
You think that's true?
You got to go to the net sometimes.
People live fake lives on social media.
Oh, no, they do. But, like, what I realize is that sometimes whenever a person is upset, they become a little, they become a little vulnerable, and they tend to say certain things that they wouldn't normally say, or they give certain truths away. So I pay attention to the things that people say when they're upset. And we live in an era where people give their whole lives on the internet.
I guess a lot of people, I'm just different. I'm very selective in what I allow the world to see of my life. I like to keep a lot personal. And
that's how you should be. I'm telling you, like with the internet, like, it's a game. You know how to play that game. Like, I just put up a post the other day. I said, I could tell when a girl starts putting up pictures for the first time in 2 years, oh shit, she's done with that toxic relationship. She could post again. Now she want to put, oh shit, she's posted pictures from 3 summers ago vacation.
Yeah, sometimes that is.
You know what I mean? So now I could read it. Now I know she posted that story from that vacation. I'm not going to say, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, like, where were you at? Oh yeah, I was in blah, blah, blah. Now the conversation has started. Now it's like I've started a conversation with you at a time when you're vulnerable and looking for a void to be filled, or because I was able to tell you started posting pictures.
So do you like to talk to females that are in vulnerable positions?
Oh no, hell no. They're the most fucked up ones.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a lot of stuff. But back in the days, like I said, like, as I get older, and I'm starting to realize too, like, J-Lo made a comment years ago. She made a comment. She said, men before 33 are useless. And it's like, I was probably like 26, 27. So it's like, I'm going crazy. Like, yeah.
Why do you think she said that?
Now, I realize, as a man, when you hit a certain age, your mind changes. Your mind, it's like there's no way around it.
I can't agree or disagree. I'm not a man, so I don't know.
It's like your mind change. You start, like, for instance, like, I'm using as an example, Future. He's probably not even the same person. He probably literally wants love now. Because I feel like even if you pay attention to his music, the tone of the music changed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a man, when you hit a certain age, everything changed. So whereas, like, before, like, when I was younger, I would want to find a woman that might be vulnerable, or a woman that might be easy, or a woman that I could have, like, I could have my way with, no strings attached. Nowadays, like,
you
I stay away from.
You looking for love now?
Am I looking? No. I don't look for love. I'm looking for happiness. I was looking for love.
Okay, so you're looking for happiness. So let me ask you. So I believe you have a child or children?
Children. I got 3.
You have, okay. Do you have, how many baby moms do you have?
I got 2.
2 baby moms.
Mm-hmm. So, I got a black baby mother look like Michael Jackson. Got a white baby mother look like Michael Jackson.
Both of your baby moms look like Michael Jackson.
Neither one of them, but one is black, one is white. I just thought that was fire, right? I do that sometimes.
So I do want to know, when it comes to having a baby mom, the mother of your children, and dating. So if we had to do a scale, right? Because how old are your children?
I have a 9-year-old, I have a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Oh, so they're still young.
Yeah.
Okay, so this question. So when it comes to your children's mothers, the ranking, your mom, if she's alive, your mom, your children's mom, or your wife, how are you ranking those 3?
My mom, my children's mom, or my wife.
Yeah, we got to put them in order.
Mm-hmm. And now, this is another question. Like, my whole mentality changed. And now, right now, me and my mother are not even really on the best terms. We don't have best terms. I love her to death. She know that's my lady. She gonna make some fried chicken. I'm gonna eat it. We not on the best terms. But your mother goes first. Your mom goes first. You know why your mom goes first? I'm gonna tell you. Your baby mother, like I said, I got multiple baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend, your wife could turn into your ex-wife, could turn into your baby mother, could turn into a goddamn stranger. But your mother, you only have one. So like I said, I've had multiple beautiful family situations. Oh, we at the Bronx Zoo and we doing this and I'm running around. And then you know what? When shit go left, if shit ever go left, mommy's sitting there. You know what I'm saying? You go back to mommy. And then you find another situation and you like, oh yeah, this is blah, 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 this, that. And then when shit go left, mommy's sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
I have to disagree though. And I disagree because...
I'm curious to hear how you...
I disagree because I've been... Obviously I have a mother. But I've been married, divorced, now I'm engaged. Like, I've had boyfriends, situations, whatever. But I feel like this. I feel like your mom is last because your mom has raised you and she's supposed to understand that if you have created a family or families, if your mother, the mother of your children are not good and your home is not good, nothing good. Your kids, to me, is supposed to trump everything. So if your baby mom is not good or the mother of your children are not good, because if she destitute and jacked up, I feel like your wife or your girl need to be on some sort of one accord. I've been fortunate to have decent situations where I haven't had like crazy issues with my ex-husband. Like, we've been able to kind of stay on the same like wavelength as far as raising our daughter was concerned. But I feel like if your baby mom can't pay her light bill, would you say no?
Oh no, if it comes to stuff like bills, of course. You know what I mean? I'm talking
like
about...
if your kid is not good, I feel like your baby mom has to be up there when your kids are of a certain age.
I mean, with something like financial, obvious, because me and my baby mother have a financial obligation, which is the child. So of course, whenever finances come up, you know what I'm saying, it'll be something, all right, cool, like, I'm going to make sure my baby mother, I'm going to make sure, you know, because that's what my mother would want me to do. But it's funny, the reason why I even think like this is because, and this is where, like in the beginning of the interview, like I mentioned controlling, because in the past, you know what I mean, I have been controlling. And the issue that I used to have, you know what I mean, like with my most recent baby moms, it was like, sometimes I felt as if like she would choose her parents over me. Or sometimes I felt like there would be situations where it's like, you know what I mean, I should be first. And it's like I used to try to convince her to change. Like, no, it should be this way, it should be this way. But then it's like I realized the reason that I felt that way is because, like I say, even right now, like me and my mother's beefing. You know what I'm saying? I never really had a good relationship with my parents. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my father was never around, and my mother, like, me and her used to clash a lot because we're exactly alike. Okay. You see, I'm a lot, so just imagine my mother. Just imagine me with a wig. Okay. Me with a wig going through some menopause. It get crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've realized, damn, maybe I should have been that way. Because I've been in situations where, damn, it's like I'm putting these women before my mother and whatever.
But I think there's a difference between a girlfriend and a wife.
Oh, yep.
So if it's your wife, I feel like your wife, y'all need to be on one accord. Y'all supposed to be a unit anyway. Mm-hmm. So...
And somebody said that to me, too, because, you know what's funny? Like, this post went up, and I mentioned, I said, yo, you know, the mother should go first. A girl commented, she said, the reason you say that is because you're referencing your ex-girlfriends and your baby mothers. When you finally get a wife,
you're gonna feel it.
But when she said that, it hit. Because, like, I never had a wife. I can't even imagine, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in love and wanting to get married, but I can't even imagine having a woman that's actually my wife, you know? And I'm wise enough to know that when I do get to that point,
your
maybe,
thought
you know what I mean? My
will probably change.
But as of right now, you know what I mean? The woman that's been the most consistent in my life has been my mother. You know what I mean? For the last 5 years, for the last 10 years, the last 15, the last 20, she's been a woman. It's been women that's been in and out since then. You know what I mean? Chick had a good 2-year stretch, good 3-year stretch, shit like that. Got a couple babies out of your types, but for the most part, she's been the most consistent, and she's the most irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can understand it, but I think like life will change your perspective. Like, the female said, but. Dating in a 518 for you, how is dating in a 518? Like, I heard that it's hard out here, but I don't know.
To keep it 1,000, dating in a 518.
Keeping it a buck.
Oh my God. With luck. Yo, I love that. Because you know what? I teach marketing, and I'm real big on you got to get straight to the point and make it sound good. That's why I have like microwave marketing, make things hot fast. You know what I'm saying? You got to get straight to we keep it at a buck with luck.
That's right.
But to be honest, dating in the 518 is easy.
It's easy.
It's very easy.
Why is it easy?
Very easy. And I'm about to get ready to give people the key. I already gave them the key, but we breezed over it. You can't look for love. You got to look for happiness. So what I do, like even for example, like marketing was something I always wanted to do. It wasn't making me that much money, but I said, fuck it, like I'm gonna just do it anyway and dive in. Now it's making me more money, not as much as I wish that it would, but it's like I'm happier and I have this glow. And I'm starting to realize, like, as I'm chasing happiness, I'm not chasing love. Because, you know, before, yo, it's like you break up with a girl, you trying to find the next girl to take it home. You know what I mean? Her ass gonna be fatter, or she gonna be, you know what I mean? Just something, like I said, to fill a void. But now that I'm chasing happiness, I feel like, and purpose, I'm attracting people. But I'm attracting good people.
You're chasing happiness for you, not in the sense of someone else. So you being happy.
I'm chasing purpose.
Okay, so you're making yourself happy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also realizing that when I was trying to chase women, I was like coming across those vulnerable women, those hurt women, those women that was toxic, those women that was looking for a man to fill a void. They just broke up with somebody, they lonely now, they used to sleeping in the bed with somebody, you know what I mean? It's like I kept bumping into them, and it was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It's hard, like, oh, these women ain't this, or these women, blah, blah, blah. But then I noticed once I took the focus, and even that, sometimes a woman could see your focus is on women and be like, that nigga not for you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm stay away from him. But it's like, you know what I mean? Now I'm attracting a lot of different women that are like good women that, you know, some now I would like to date, but I'm also starting to realize now that I'm older, like, I'm not really in a position I want to be, you know, like, to be dating.
And that's a good position to be. That's a good position to be in. Like, to know, okay, I'm not ready for that.
Yep.
Like, and I think that's healthy, and that's growth, and that's good. So I do want to switch gears a little bit. We want to talk Christopher Tahim, right?
Yes, let's do it.
So is that your brand? That's your brand? That's your...
Yep.
So,
that's my clothing line.
Okay, so how did your clothing line, when, and how did your clothing line come about?
Alright, well, I first thought about it, I was in jail back in 2014. I was in jail, like, and I just wanted to make clothes for some reason. Like I always used to get fly since I was younger, but it's like I had this thing, like I get these random ideas, but the clothes, like, it just stuck with me. And I wanted to do something like Ralph Lauren. Polo was always my favorite brand. So I said, yo, I gotta sound like Ralph Lauren. Christopher Tahim. Ralph Lauren, because that's my middle name, Tahim. Christopher Tahim, Ralph Lauren. All right, cool, I'm gonna do that. And the idea just stayed in my head, but it wouldn't leave. I'm always getting ideas, like, in and out of my head, but that's one idea that I'm not stuck. And then back in 2021, you know, I dropped a couple shirts. They did well. And I just kept going. Okay,
so I do want to tie music and fashion, to me, go hand in hand. So if you had to say what genre your clothing brand represents, what genre of music would that be, and why?
That is another one. Originally the genre was hip hop, street urban wear, stuff like that. The type of stuff you would see, you know what I mean, your favorite rap artist. But now I'm trying to switch sides. I want to be a little more abstract with it. Like, my genre, I want it to be like, I can't even, like, I want to come out with sweaters where one sleeve is super long and the other one is a short sleeve.
Who is that for, though?
I mean, it's for the people that just enjoy to be different. You know, like... And
no, because there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
There's definitely something for everybody. I just would want to know, like, who, like, if you were to do that, who's your market? Like...
Yeah, I think, and that's another thing, too. I think that before, I was real focused on the market. No, it's funny that you say music. It's the same way. When people make music, I tell them, you got to have a target market. They try to tell me, no, like, I want to make music for everybody. No, look, it's better if you pick a specific demographic and make music that would cater to this certain demographic. Now, with the clothes, that's what I was doing. I was trying to cater to people like me, young urban people, and do sweatsuits and stuff like that. But now it's like, I want to go a different route. Like, I want to be that person that, like, they call when the Met Gala is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, when somebody know they're going to accept an award at the BET Awards or something, you know, they hit me up to make something custom. Like, I want to be, like, I want people to wear my stuff and say, wow. I want people to see people wearing my stuff and say, yeah, Even deeper than wow, I want people to see people wearing my stuff and be like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. So what were you going for with your T-shirt today? I didn't know we was going for Kanye homeless look. Like,
and that was funny.
I like the saying, like the F fashion.
Yeah. Now look, it's funny because originally I made this shirt. It didn't have the holes, but then,
you cut the holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked what Kanye did. I like that. I never seen it, and it's like. The first time we seen it, like you said, it was like, what the hell? Like, is this like clothes for homeless people? I don't get it. Like, but it's like, I never seen it. And it's like, I can remember, this was years ago. I can still remember seeing it like on MTV or whatever. It was like, dudes in black sweaters with these holes. And I was like, yo, I like that stuff. I don't remember a lot of other looks. I don't remember sweaters I had from years ago. But I remember, for some reason, those holes. And now, another reason why I wanted to wear this shirt, I just did an interview with ADG. Big shout out, man. ADG. And in the interview, while I'm sitting, I'm watching myself, it's a big hole in my jeans.
Oh my gosh.
A huge hole. I did the whole interview with a huge hole in my jeans. Because, jeans is tight. These are tight jeans. So every time I gain 3 pounds, I don't know what I could fit anymore.
Oh my God.
It all goes to the thighs. So it's like, I'm sitting here, and then you know what? I said, maybe for my next interview, I'm going to wear a shirt that has the holes in it. Because you know what? Fuck fashion. It goes hand in hand. So that's what I want to do with this. But I want my stuff to be outrageous. I want to go, whatever fashion is doing, if fashion is doing left, I want to go right. You know what I mean? Like right now, jeans is like, look at these jeans. Look at how I can't even move with these. It's my calf muscle. I can't move.
It's just because you gained some weight.
I want to make them baggy Birdman jeans that they was wearing in 2002. You know what I mean? With the baggy jean jacket to match. Stuff like that. Stuff that when you walking down the block, people going to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go. Right. Fashion is my means of creating. Like, I just want to create art. Right. That's how I look at it.
So in closing, I want to know, when all is said and done, how do you want people to remember Christopher Taheem Gibbs?
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I want to be I want to be remembered as a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that don't mind living like regular lives or doing all types of. I want to be remembered as a legend. I want to be remembered as a person that like made an impact on lives, a person that made a difference. A person that set the tone and taught people and made it a priority to just change the world. Like I got a nonprofit foundation. The Chris Gibbs Foundation, but the saying is changing the world one person at a time. So it's like, you know what I mean? When it's my time to go, I just want to be known as a legend. Like, name a street after me. Not no bullshit street in the hood. Do not give me no bull. Do not give me no street. Look. Give me a good street. And I want my face on the street.
Not your face on the street.
And I want to have a haircut. They going to try to have Harriet Tubman mustache for her head. Nah, why can't her hair be done? You know what I'm saying? All this AI we got, like, just give me a street, my face. Yeah, that's all.
So where can people find for your, you said you have a foundation, so where can people find you so they could look at your foundation, buy your clothing? Like, tell the people out there where they could find you.
All right, now, you can find me on Facebook. That's where I do a lot of my marketing. Facebook, Chris Gibby. The name is Chris Gibbs, by the way. Like, somebody wrote me up at least for a gym. It said Chris Gibby. I said, sir, this is my name. You know what I mean? So, Chris Gibby on Facebook. You can find me. Instagram, if you want to see the clothes. Christopher Taheem. You know what I mean? That's Taheem, T-Y-H-E-I-M. If you want to stay in tune with everything I'm doing, just follow my pages. Instagram, Chris Gibbs. I don't really be on it like that. I don't take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, but you gotta
I have to, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to start taking more pictures and stuff. I got to make more shirts. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where you could come, check me out, hit me up. I'm accessible. I'm always ready to work. Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you for keeping it a buck. And y'all already know, if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, and we're out of here.
We out.